very usual, deceptively simple Richard Brautigan poem. Shellfish. Always spend a penny as if you were spending $1. And always spend $1 as if you were spending a wounded eagle. And always spend a wounded eagle as if you were spending the very sky itself. Too bad he blew his brains out. Anyway, we're 3 days into the new year, so we're still in that borderland. A couple of liminal poems to accompany the point in time. The Bride, after the 1903 painting by Kandinsky. She sits alone in her wedding gown. She sits alone, a princess whose prince changed his mind. She sits alone as the sun sets on her husband's home, now hers, coached but unsure of the future. She sits alone on her wedding night, her new husband called by his king, leaving her to mourn without knowing if he'll return to her or be returned. She sits alone with all the possibilities. Later, the Tongues of Lovers, tentative first draft. Later, as the sunset fades on the living room wall, they sit in cold blue lightning and the warmth of the fire they started. In accents reserved for foreign things, they speak of childhood sounds, the smell of sewing machines and Friday bars at closing time, the aftertaste of murdered love. Later, after the curtains turn down the street light, they write essays in tongues across foreign lands. They read each other in the braille of lovers. They search maps on which there are no monsters. The fire burns long, but not forever. They sleep. Pages in a book nestled between the covers as the ink dries on this chapter. Later, as the sunrise makes its way across them, they sit almost naked at the kitchen table, sift the ashes with silences as well as words, find the embers whispering of kindle and flame hot enough to weld too tightly, given laters. And later, they will lose the vocabularies of the past, burning letters cast in scripts they no longer recognize or need to remember against the silent night. Thank you all.